Currently, it is wet, it is raining, it has been very nasty. The ride wasn't bad until I got to like about 2 hours out, then it started raining. I did go to the character warehouse and it was a madhouse. I always get super overwhelmed, but I did not buy anything. Maybe on checkout day, or if it's super nasty out tomorrow, I might hop to the one closer to the parks just to check it all out. So I think about just changing my shoes and hopping over there and eating. Okay, so I have made an Epcot, did a quick change in the car, and I had to stop and eat because I have not eaten since breakfast this morning. It is, I think, like 7. Oh, it's 5:30. So I went to the Connections Cafe because my blood sugar was way too low, and I got the kids cheese pizza with fries, and it was not very good. But we are going to head to Magic Kingdom because I really want to watch Happily Ever After. Long day. I traveled, got up about 7, ended up making it here to Disney around, I'd say like what, 4. Stopped at a few places on the way, so it took even longer than normal. Stopped at the character warehouse, which always takes way too long. I didn't buy anything, but I ate at Epcot, then hopped over to Magic Kingdom, got to watch Happily Ever After, ride a couple of my favorite rides, and then now I am back at Epcot. The park is closed, but they are doing the fireworks show. I am about to walk to my car and go finally check into the resort. This is probably the latest I've ever checked in. I've never gone to the parks first after getting here, so wish me luck carrying all the luggage after a park day. So this is a room at one of the All-Star resorts. This one was specifically All-Star Sports, but all 3 look the same. They are smaller rooms, so for a larger family, this would not work. It sleeps 4. I think it is just fine for like either a couple or a couple with small children. So I never get the name on the TV for some reason. They are doing updates on that. Lots of plugs. The plugs have USB plugs for it too. That is a Murphy bed that comes down, and then they have like the standard bed that's just there. All the rooms are getting the Hey Mickey, which is great if you have any questions or if you need to order anything like towels. Hi, this is the bathroom. It is small. It's hard to have kind of more than one person in here at a time getting ready, but they got a little closet, and here's the bathroom. Again, kind of on the smaller side, but it's got the shower, toilet, that's the important parts, and the viral, used to be Disney H2O or something, but now it's just Disney on the bottle. But yeah, that's the room. It is 10:30. I had to move rooms because there were some issues with the last room. So we've got everything moved in here. I'm finally ready. I couldn't pick what I wanted to wear today, and I also couldn't figure out what park. I packed for cold. Everyone said there was a huge cold snap, but it is like 70 degrees and muggy. So this is like the fit. We're gonna go to Epcot for a little bit, get a little bit of content, and then the rest of the day I will probably think I'm supposed to meet up with a friend, and then probably dress more comfy because this was a storm all evening. So I'm gonna try to get better about vlogging today. So let's have fun. This is the view from the new room. vlogging, so don't mind me. My energy levels are very, very low today. It's been raining on and off, and I finally ate, so I'm waiting for my blood sugar to come back up. I rode the Frozen ride, and my butt is soaked. It looks like I peed myself, so we're about to head back to the hotel and change. I did eat the kids' sweet and sour chicken in this little place right here, and I would give it about a 4 out of 10. Okay, I have been absolutely terrible at vlogging today. I am so sorry. It's been a very, very hectic day. I had to change rooms this morning. I checked in last night really late. I had to change rooms this morning and then change rooms again this afternoon because I extended my trip by one day, and the room that I'm currently in is going to have like mandatory construction, so I can no longer stay for the extended day. So I would rather just change rooms while it was still packed. And yeah, so I got to meet with my friend Jessica, and we repped our cute little ears from Beautiful Tomorrow Designs. I absolutely love that shop. She is so sweet. I love Shelby. And then now I am about to find a bite to eat. I probably need some caffeine at this point. I haven't had any caffeine today. Go ride Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway, and then kind of see what happens after that. Okay, it's very loud. It's kind of busy here at Magic Kingdom today. I'm not gonna lie, I went to Animal Kingdom this morning and totally forgot to film any vlogging. I took a lot of photo content. It was very cold this morning. It's like in the 50s today, and like Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach are closed because of inclement weather. So I am just, while it's cool, I'm not hot and sweaty like the last few days. I'm trying to take advantage of it and get as much content as I possibly can. I took some content for these ears, which are from Beautiful Tomorrow Designs. My little Valentine's outfit, and I have a backpack full of all of my favorite small shop stuff.
Now, please welcome our friends from the land of the Mystic Mountains.
like the #1 worst vlogger on this trip. Like, I feel so bad, but it has been the trip from hell. I feel like it's every couple of minutes something's going wrong. I lost a pair of ears. There was girls being very mean to me when I was taking content and acting like I was an inconvenience, which was not very kind, and that ended up having me flustered. There were so many people around. I ended up not picking the ears up, and they have not been returned to Lost and Found yet, but I made a claim. Also, I got corn dog nuggets. That was, I think that they were overcooked because like the casing on the corn dog part, like on the dog part, I guess, was so tough. It was like rubber. But it's like everything I've eaten on this trip has not been good, so I kind of have given up eating on Disney property for this trip because I just am not having the luck. So I will just go to either Disney Springs or McDonald's and try. But I really have not been good about vlogging for this trip. Has just taken everything out of me, to be honest. So I will do what I can. Here is the fit for this morning. I was at Magic Kingdom. I am now heading out to back to the resort to change. I'm gonna meet my friend Whitney at Epcot, so I'm really excited. Hello. So I did not vlog yesterday afternoon or this morning because I went up with my friend Whitney and we had a very long afternoon with a lot of rain, and then this morning we got up early, or packed up the room and headed to Animal Kingdom, and then came over to Hollywood Studios to finish out the trip. It looks like it's really about a storm, so I'm going to try to hop on the buses, get back to my car, and hit the road to go back to South Carolina. But it was such a whirlwind of a trip. The first half was pretty rough as of right now. Like I'm trying to make it home before it gets too late, but yeah, so I'll see you when I get back home. So I'm back home. It's been quite a few months, but I just wanted to like recap this trip. That January trip took everything out of me as a content creator for so long. I'm finally like getting back into the groove of things, because truthfully, between just the amount of content I had to make, but I ended up just overdoing it, you know, trying to make content for me and content for my friends and content for my own small business. Like it all just got to be way too much, on top of things going wrong and then wrong and then wrong. So I had fun at Disney for the most part. There was quite a few bumps in the road, which it happens. You know, I usually am a big fan of All-Star Sports, but every single time I have stayed there, I've had issues, and the issues are just starting to really just pile up. And I'm like, okay, this is like an every time occurrence. It's getting to be too much. So I told my travel agent, please no longer allow me to book All-Star Sports. I don't care what the deal is. I don't care. So I've stayed at music, I've stayed at movies, I've not had any issues there. So usually All-Star Sports is the very cheapest, that's why we go with it, but a lot of the times music is pretty competitive with it. Movies sometimes is the same price, but usually not. So that's that. I felt like everything I got in the parks to eat was just not good. Not just because like I just didn't like the taste of it. It's stuff that I've gotten in the past and I've liked, but for some reason like it was just either cooked wrong, it was no good, I don't know. So that was the issue with that. Got the corn dog nuggets, like I said, and there was just something wrong with them. I don't know. And I've gotten them multiple times, multiple trips before, so I don't know what the issue is with that. I got the food from the China Pavilion. It was okay. I mean, it was a kid's meal, and you know, it wasn't super expensive. It did the job, but wasn't my favorite. And then what else did I get? Oh, and then at the resort I got a burger, and I don't know what that taste was, but it was not good. It smelled funny. I was like, maybe it's just me. I took a bite and it tasted even worse than it smelled. So I had let them know. I was like, I don't think this burger is any good. Like, you can even like smell it. And he's like, okay, like I'll get you something, you know, do you want to pick something else out? And I was like, sure. So I got a piece of pizza that was undercooked, so I kind of just gave up. I moved rooms. I was in 3 different rooms. I moved rooms twice in one day. So that was frustrating. I just spent a lot of time. There was a lot of issues with the outlet. They needed to remove the whole headboard. I just didn't want people in and out of my room all day long with me not being there, and I also didn't want to waste my whole day being there. So I figured it'd be easier just to pack everything up and see if I can move rooms. So we moved rooms, and then I decided to extend a day because I feel like that whole morning was kind of wasted going back and forth with maintenance. So I was like, I really don't want to go home. So my friend Whitney was willing to split a room with me for an extra night. So we booked an extra room. And I was very curious if you were going to have to like, I'm like, please say I don't have to like check out at 11 and wait and then check back in at 3 in the new room because it's 2 separate reservations. And, you know, my travel agent was like, just ask the front desk. Usually they won't make you move rooms. And I was like, okay. Well, the room that I had been moved to, you know, say room number 2 of the trip, that room was scheduled for maintenance the day I was originally supposed to check out for. So, you know, it was required. I wasn't able to stay there in that room the extra day. So I was like, well, is there any way if we can just like move my room again today now, because I'm already completely packed up. I left on Monday. So I packed, you know, Sunday night, unpacked Monday night, went to shower and change and everything, got ready Tuesday morning, had to pack back up, move rooms, and then I didn't want to move rooms and then unpack again Wednesday, and then pack everything up again Thursday, move rooms again, unpack, and then get up Friday and pack and go home. Like, that's just a lot of time packing, unpacking. So I was like, I'm still packed from the move this morning. Can we just move me again then to a room that I'd be able to just continuously stay in? So they didn't have anything available at the time. And you know, I had to wait a couple hours before, which it was rainy. That's when like I sat on the frozen ride and my butt was completely soaked. So I was like, I just really want to change. So I waited and when they got me in a new room, and that was fine. So we made it work, and then I lost those ears at Magic Kingdom, and I was so upset. Those girls were so mean to me, but I wasn't taking a whole lot of time. I felt like, yeah. Then I picked all of my stuff up. I guess when I had gotten frazzled, the ears had fallen off my backpack because I'd set them on top of it and grabbed the other pair. They'd fallen off my backpack, and I walked away. So I filed a claim with Lost and Found. I walked up to the front of Main Street to the Lost and Found twice, right when all of that happened, and again at the end of the day, and they hadn't found anything, and after about 24 hours they closed the case and said that they just couldn't find it, which is a real bummer. It was a small shop ears. They were one of a kind at the time. Like, she had not made any more, so it was just a bummer. But yeah, I definitely had to take some like time to like reflect and recoup after that trip, because that was a lot. So it takes a lot out of you. But yeah, so not every trip can be a win. There was still some magic. I got to meet my friend Jessica and Whitney, and I had so much fun. I really adore both of them. So that was a really good time, being able to meet them, hang out with them, take some pictures with them, and get to know them. So that was an upside. And, you know, riding the rides is fun, and feeling the magic is fun, but a lot of magic was missing this trip, and it happens, and it's a bummer. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you like to see all of my trips, all of my adventures. Hopefully there are no more trips that go haywire like this one, but I appreciate you guys for watching if you made it this far. So I hope you guys all have a very magical day.